Rainy and muddy day at the office.
Who do you think that blue cap is, Joe? Any guesses?
It's a really good question.
I think that is actually Ayueda, possibly on screen. It does look like thesimonshi.
Yeah, there's thesimonshi there, who had a pretty good swim. So he's...
Hey guys, it's Simon. I completed the Ironman 70.3 Waco this past Sunday, October 16th, 2022, and I had a pretty good result. I got 11th overall in the pro men's field and got a time of 4 hours and 3 minutes, which beats my previous 70.3 record of 4 hours 14 minutes back in 70.3 Oceanside in April. A lot has improved. I'm going to talk about the things I learned from the race and put some video overlays while I talk you through what I learned from this race. I'll have the link to my Strava on my swim, my bike, my run in the description below, so follow me on Strava. I'm very transparent. I have all my heart rate, my power, my run paces, my workout, all on my Strava, so if you're interested in seeing the data, it will be in the description below. First off, the swim. I had a very clean start, one of the best start I've had in the pro career, since every time the pro men are always so tight, bunched together and so crowded. You get kicked in the face, you get punched, but this one was pretty relaxed. There was only 24 men that showed up, 39 on the start list. Pretty relaxed start. I was right next to Matt Sharp and Justin Messler. I knew if I was next to them, I was going to be in the front pack. I started my watch 30 seconds early because every time I start, the gun goes off, I press my button and then start swimming. So that's like an extra half second, 1 second, which could be crucial for the swim start if you want to get into that swim pack. But this was a pretty relaxed, so I don't think it made a difference for this kind of start. But sometimes the starts are crazy and you want to get in front so you don't have to get hit. I started out with Matt Sharp. I was actually in the lead for a little bit, me and Matt. And then we were kind of hitting each other. I was burning a couple matches because I wanted to get in front of him and try to lead the swim group. But then I told myself, relax, you're a rookie, let's just hold back. So a couple guys went by and then I got into the last person's feet and just hung out there for the rest of the race. I just stayed in the feet and all 5 of us got out pretty much at the same time at the end. This was also a non-wetsuit race for the pro, wetsuits for the age group, which benefits me because I don't really need a wetsuit if I'm a strong swimmer. The swim start was pretty straightforward. It was a straight slingshot to the finish, no turns at all. Well, one slight right turn at the very end. Pretty simple. I was 11 seconds from the first place swimmer and got out comfortably. Transition 1 comes around and those guys just sprints up to the bike. I'm not as fast as a runner as they are yet, so my transition is still not the best. Like getting my helmet on, doing a flying mount, I think I'm pretty decent at because I've been practicing that. But the run up to the bike is what gets me. Once I become a better runner, I think that part will be improved. But I got out with Andy Potts, started the bike. Couldn't really catch up to Andy, so I was pretty much solo. I was pretty much solo for the rest of the bike as well, just doing my thing. We all thought it was going to be a hot sunny day, but turns out it was pouring on us. The rain was just pouring and there's been quite a decent number of pros crashing in that race, big names too. I was lucky to stay on my 2 wheels. I took risks. I almost fell at one point, but I stayed up, which was good. Ended up pushing 275 watts for 2 hours 8 minutes. 2 hours 8 minutes is my best 56 miles 70.3 bike split. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know I could push that hard on the bike, but I did have a pretty hard bike block 2 weeks before, which you can see here. And I think just focusing on the bike this past couple weeks really made a difference in my bike performance. Transition 2 comes around and the rain sort of stopped. It was so muddy. It was like a Spartan race, cyclocross kind of race on transition 2. Muddy. My bike was actually clean from all the rain pouring down. When I got to transition 2, I think it was pretty clean, but then I got in and it was just like a slip and slide or something. The mud, and my bike got dirty. I got to transition. I was gonna put my hat on. I had my hat, but it was covered in dirt, so I just left my hat there. I took my bib, my shoes were filled with water. I put my socks on, ran out, and it was just, I think it was pretty fun. It was just a different experience, and I had a lot of fun running through the transition too. I didn't feel like I overbiked. I felt like if I biked a little harder, I could have run the same time or even faster. I just made a mistake of not drinking enough water and taking enough sodium in that race. Maybe because it was raining and I didn't really had to drink or put more salt in me. But the first 1 to 2 miles, I did cramp up really bad, my lower right quad. It always cramps up on my quad for the run. That I have to work on. I didn't go to any aid station on the bike. I just went past through it, wasted no time, but paid the price there. And what I did to recover from that, I took like 3,000 milligrams of sodium the first aid station. So I had the vials of base salt, and I'll continue to take salt the next 2 aid station, and the cramp just went away for the rest of the race. I thought my race was over. I always think my race is over when I start cramping up, especially before you hit the mile 1 marker. You cramp up really bad. You have to, I even stopped, I stretched a little. Some people tell me you can't really stretch when you're cramping up, but I felt like I needed to and stopped to stretch. But then I settled into my pace, which was the low 6-minute pace, which was good. I think I got out the bike 6th place and ended up 11th, so 5 people passed me. The second half, I was just, I was comfortable, but I was being a little conservative because I still have this fear of cramping, but now I know it's just the sodium in the liquid that I need to work on taking on the bike to make sure I don't cramp up on the run next time. Great race overall, 5th fastest swim, 8th fastest bike. The run, I still have to work on with the cramping. And I think I do have a sub 120 in me that I'm going to try at Indian Well, 70.3 Indian Well. And good having the NVDM coaching team there. We had so many athletes doing the Ironman Waco on Saturday, the day before my race, and the 70.3 Waco. We had BPN support us by them coming up and having like a gathering, a pre-race shakeout run the day before. And this is my best race yet of my pro career. I'm pretty excited. Next up is Ironman Arizona, November 20th. This is gonna be a big race. A lot of big names, a $100,000 prize purse. I'm going to be getting ready for that and letting you guys know my preparation. Congrats to everyone who raced and competed. It was a brutal condition. It was pretty rainy and hopefully no one got hurt that badly. Hopefully everyone made it out through okay. And thanks so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.